Hey there, my friend. This is Tony Lucidi, and I know you're online right now looking for information on some time management tips. Today, I'm going to not only talk to you about my number one time management tool, which has three very important parts to it, but I'm going to show it to you too. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about myself and why time management is so important to me. Like I said before, my name is Tony Lucidi. I live in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania, which is right outside of Philadelphia. I live here with my wife, Eileen, and my beautiful daughter, Danielle. My wife is a full time property manager who works Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and also some weekends. And my daughter Danielle, who's in fifth grade, who's 11 years old, is in softball. She's in the art club and the reading club, reading Olympics. She's got violin practice. She's out playing with her friends a lot, so there's a lot of stuff going on. Not to mention, I own and operate my own steel business and internet business. So, as you can probably tell, time management and organizational skills are crucial for us to keep all that stuff straight. Secondly, before I shot this video for you, I did some research online about what time management tips are already out there. And to say the very least, I was more than a little disappointed about what I found. And it seems like none of these people actually use their own advice. And the reason I say that is, well, here's some examples of what I found. Number one, I found this a few times. Whether time management is a myth. Are you kidding me? A myth? Management of time, whether you're using it for school or you need it for school or your job or you run your own business or stuff around the house or doctor's appointments, and man, you can just go on and on and on. Time management is very important. So as far as it being a myth, forget that. Number two, what I found this a few places also, they want us to realize how much time we are wasting and then write that down and then evaluate it. Well, to me, that whole concept is a waste of time. So, not only that is, we know we are wasting some time, and that's why we're online right now trying to get help with that, right? So, I'm sorry to say that I really couldn't give you something online that I really agreed with. So we'll just stick with what I know, okay? And what I know is my number one time management tool is my daily journals. You could probably already also call it a daily to-do list. And I have one of these for my steel business, and I have one of these for my internet business. And this is how I separate what needs to be done in each one of these businesses. There's a lot of different tasks. Each one of those has to be accomplished. And this is a very organized way of doing that. And you can keep it as your journal and then file it away, not too far, in case you want to go back to it. And you can actually look up to see what was done, what was not done, or whatever you need to do. Eventually, everything's going to be done. It's just a timely thing. So, like I mentioned before, there are three things that you need to do to make this work. So I'll go over those three things with you, and then I'll show you what I do. All right. So number one, this is what I do. I take 30 minutes each morning to write down all the items. Okay. You could do it in the morning, or you could do it nighttime, or maybe the weekend, or whatever else. I like to do it in the morning because it's fresh in my mind, and then I can see what I have to do. Number two is I take the next 5 minutes or so to prioritize that list. Whatever needs to be done right away, I circle that up. Typically, I use a red pen for that, but I'll show you and explain that in a second. And number three, as you complete the items, you check them off, right? It feels really good to check stuff off, by the way, because you see that long list and you're like, wow, that's a lot. But then you start checking it off and it really feels good. It's like a weight being lifted off you. Also, whatever doesn't get done, you're going to transfer that to the next day. So, okay, it didn't happen today, but tomorrow maybe it'll be top of the list or whatever. So what you want to make sure is none of the items fall through the cracks. You know what I mean? because in business or job or school or whatever else, if things fall through the cracks, you won't get a good grade, or you'll fail because you didn't do that project or a piece of it. Your job or whatever, you know what I mean. Your boss won't be too. You won't like it so much that you didn't complete that task. And then not only that is if you're in business, whether you lose a customer, you lose money, whatever, whatever. So that's pretty much it. So let me show you what I do. This is the actual. You know what? I'll show you this. I use a single subject notebook. I put a sticker on here, and on there is the date that I started this particular journal, and it has an arrow down to when I finished this journal. So then I know what was the time period for this particular book in case I need to go back and look and see what was done or whatever. And for the internet business, is great. You have this journal here, and you could probably actually put on there what things you wanted to highlight or whatever. So you could actually make notes on there. So obviously these come in different colors. I pretty much my internet one's blue and this one's black. So if that tells you something, black and blue, I don't know what that's supposed to tell you. So okay, so at the top of the sheet here, I have the date and I have the day. So I only have to look at this. I don't have to go look at a calendar. And then on this one, I have all the items, right? I have all the items that I need. Here is kind of like, these are all the items, and I have a few little personal things here. So rather than having a separate one for personal, I put it right at the bottom here. So I can actually see it during the day. And obviously you can see how it's in pencil here because I'm not perfect. So in case I need to erase something and and then rewrite or whatever else, it's in pencil. And then obviously you'll see the red pen marks on there. So I'll circle up which one's priority. And then if you notice, I'll get that a little closer. You see the ones that are checked off. I got a lot done today. So a lot of them are checked off, and then you see my notes in there too, as far as like what had to be done. This is my steel business book. So I had to talk to somebody, or I had to email something out. Those notes go right in there. So there are a few items that weren't checked off, which will be put on for tomorrow's to-do list. At the bottom here, like I said, there's personal items here, even though this is the steel business book. And also for my internet business, there's some notes down at the bottom also. So that's pretty much it. I really hope that this helps you as much as it helps me, because believe me, without this, I'd be lost. I wouldn't have any businesses. I probably wouldn't even have a family because I would forget and not pay any bills. I wouldn't be picking anybody up on time. And you could probably do something on your phone or whatever else. But I like pen and paper, and this actually works for me. So whether or not I'll change that in the future, we'll have to see. And I'll keep you updated on it too. So like I said, I hope this helps you. It sure helps me. And if perchance you have a better idea on time management tips or anything else that would help me, I would really appreciate it if maybe you could share that with me and put that in the comments below. And also, you can click on my link there. You can see what I'm doing. Always remember that I love you, I believe in you, and anything is possible as long as you believe in yourself. Okay? So, I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.